Yo, what's up? This is Willy Ramos, your boy, the ghetto preacher. Today I wanna talk to you about resolutions, man. Have you ever made a resolution that you knew you couldn't keep? Maybe you made a promise to yourself that you knew that you were gonna break. You know what I'm saying? Especially in January, right? January 1st, you say that you're gonna diet, but come January 12th, or maybe January 4th, and you already breaking it, right? I hate it. I'm sick and tired of being tired of not being able to do what I say I'm gonna do. Maybe you say to yourself, this year I'm gonna give my tithes and offerings, or this year I'm gonna join a gym. You know, Planet Fitness got that $9.99 a month. You know, I'm gonna do that. Or this year I'm gonna read the Bible more, and I'm gonna look at YouTube less. Or this year, instead of binging on Netflix and 17 episodes, I'm gonna read 17 chapters of the Bible. Have you ever failed yourself? Here I am, 7,947 whoppers later, and I still say I'm gonna diet, and I don't. Man, if only we can go back in time and erase our past, right? Or maybe go back in time to that place where you originally got hooked on that thing you can't break, that thing that got you chained up today. For example, that first time that you smoked that blunt, or that first time that you took that red cup from a party that had liquor on it, or first time you looked at a Playboy magazine and got you hooked. If only you could go back in time, would you do it different? Would you change your past? Have you ever seen the movie Back to the Future? Remember Back to the Future with Michael J. Fox? He played this character named Marty McFly. That name is kind of dope, right? I would like that name for myself, Willy McFly, right? Instead, I'm Willy McRib. Someone say mercy. But, yo, remember when the vice president had a fly on his head? That's all everybody can talk about. But anyways, McFly, right? He plays this dude named McFly, this teenager, that goes back in time in a DeLorean time machine built by his mad scientist friend. He goes back in time to make sure that his parents fall in love so he can go back to the future. Remember his Nikes? They were dope. But what if you can go back in time? Would you change everything? I would love to go back in time, but maybe just to say sorry, or maybe to unbreak hearts that I broke, or maybe take back the bad words that I said to people. Stuff like that, man. But thinking about it, spiritually speaking, even though it sounds good on paper that we would erase our past, but maybe your past is what made you today, that awesome person that you are now in the future, or now in the present. Maybe your past is what makes you, correct? For example, imagine if King Saul fought Goliath himself. There'll be no such thing as David versus Goliath, right? And that story gives us hope when we face our own giants. Or what about David when he committed adultery? He would never have written Psalm 51 that still gives us hope when we read it, that God forgives us, that talks about a God that forgives. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's awesome that what he did, but it made him the person that he was or is or he ended up being. I think our past does the same for us. So you know what? If there's going to be any time traveling whatsoever, let it be Jesus. Let him go back in time and forgive us of our past sins so we can finally start living now and come back to the future.